Friday night rugby is back at Ashton Gate as Bristol take on Doncaster Knights under the floodlights. Now, Andy Robinson's men haven't lost a game since the opening day of the season and currently sit top of the table. Can that winning run continue tonight? Well, let's hand over to Tom in the commentary box to find out.
Thank you, Georgia. So a timely boost for Bristol, who include Matthew Morgan in the matchday squad for the first time this season. The home side make 3 changes to the back line as Ben Mosses returns from a hand injury, and James Phillips makes his 100th competitive appearance in an unchanged pack. And Anthony Paranisi comes back onto the bench after missing the victory over Cornish Pirates. This time the ball works its way just underneath the post. Cliff digging around, trying to scrape it out. Just short now, Bristol. All of a metre. Cliff once again digging around for the ball. Henson. Lovely ball from Henson to Tubby, and Bristol are over already. The perfect start. Repeated scrum collapses on this near side, and it resulted in a free kick. Smid took it quickly before anyone was given the opportunity to realise what was going on. It was a matter of time then before Bristol broke through. It was just a delayed pass from Henson to Jack Tubby, who crossed for the home side's first score of the night. And Henson makes no mistake with a conversion and adds 2 to put Bristol 7 points to good after 3 minutes. Doncaster with a decent opportunity here that just sweeps the ball down quickly and try and set a drive. Marching forwards, Doncaster could well peg Bristol's score back here with this. Good defensive effort though from Bristol. Doncaster have been pushed back once. Surely that's once from the referee. Still going for the line though. Doncaster are over here, surely. The referee throws his arm up in the air and they do eventually make it over. There's decent defensive effort from Bristol in them all there, but Doncaster just pushing over towards the end. The referee was told them once, and they eke forward further and further until they crossed. A good opportunity then to bring the scores level after 10 minutes. Dougie Flockhart adds those 2 and brings the scores level. Ball swept down. Henson makes the tackle. Good ball there. And it's allowed Doncaster to tear through the middle. If it goes through the hands here, they're going to be in for their second try. And they are. It's Tyson Lewis that was on the end of it, but some really neat hands. It's that initial break in the middle of the field that put Doncaster on the front foot, and Tyson Lewis was on the end to finish it off and push Doncaster ahead. Long range conversion is made by Flockhart. A wonderful kick from out here on the near side touchline. Good line out ball for Doncaster. Bristol are going to have to try and stop this driving maul. It worked well for Doncaster last time and it's working very, very well this time. They're over once again. The referee eventually lifts his arm in the air. He was having a good look at it. And Dean Richards does award the try eventually. A great drive from the Knights. And it's the second pushover try of the night for them. Almost a mirror version of the last conversion for Flockhart, and he makes it. No mistake. Penalty awarded to Bristol at the scrum. They go for touch. Ross McMillan, 10 metres from the Doncaster line, throws to Glenn Townsend, and Bristol are going to try and push over from here. Costa at the back in control. Breaks down, but Bristol surely will cross it. They're marching further and further towards the line. Advantage is there, but they're over. And Bristol have finally got some more points on the board. Great work from the Bristol forwards to get the ball down. Henson makes no mistake with a conversion and adds 2 to pull Bristol back into the game somewhat. Flockhart is making the kicking look easy tonight. 3 points and that signals half time. It's been held up. No more called though. Bristol still with possession. Costa, Henson tries to get the ball out in the tackle. Edwards gets his feet pumping around on the grass. Bit more interest from Bristol. Cliff sells a wonderful dummy and he's going to go underneath the posts all on his own. A perfect scrum half try that was. Absolute opportunist break off of a ruck. Ryan Edwards taking the ball in there, skipping his feet around, and Cliff looked up, saw the mismatch in front of him and broke through the gap and slid in over the line unopposed. Morgan gets a very important 3 points on his return to a Bristol shirt. The scores are tied at 24 all with around 10 minutes remaining. They decide to keep using the forwards, keep trucking the ball up. 22 metres out. This time the backs get their hands on the ball, breaking towards the Bristol line. Edwards with an important tackle, but Doncaster look like they're over, they're celebrating. Try is awarded by Dean Richards, and Doncaster have stolen 5 points after Bristol levelled the score. And it was Dougie Flockhart who's been kicking perfectly throughout the game so far, and he'll get the opportunity to add 2 onto his try. His kicking's been all but spot on tonight. He was never going to miss that one. That puts the game more or less beyond any doubt that Doncaster have secured a win at Ashton Gate. Silence falls over Ashton Gate. Matthew Morgan to rescue. A losing bonus point for Bristol. Gets the kick. And Bristol are losing by 5 now. Bristol with a hell of a lot of ground to cover if they're going to get anywhere near back into this game. Wonderful tackle from Doncaster. They're away. Surely are in. That seals the game for the Knights. Rapture in the Doncaster side. And Doncaster have sealed an impressive away win at Ashton Gate. So let's not take away from Vicozo's break there. Saw a bit of space in front of him, got his legs going. Flockhart then to seal the game. The conversion's made, and that brings an end to proceedings here at Ashton Gate.
Well, a disappointing defeat for Bristol, who fall to a strong Doncaster side. And for all the post-match reaction from today's game, click here. Now, we turn our attentions away from the Championship and onto the BNI Cup as that gets underway, and we'll be back here at Ashton Gate in a fortnight's time for the visit of Scarlets.